Oh, it's no problem. I'm just so excited for you. Just think, soon you'll be off to Johns Hopkins working on your MD and a PhD. You have the time to tell me all about your classes, your experience. This is the one moment when the student exceeds the teacher and the teacher's loving every moment of it. Jessica, I knew from the moment I saw you, you were going to do great things with your life.
Thanks, Miss Clemens. That really means a lot.
Is there something wrong? You don't seem all that excited.
Well,
wait, before you finish, I have something for you. A cousin of mine went to medical school, and she said that you might need this. Usually, people have to buy one from their school, but I managed to find one. I figured I'd save you some money, but knowing money's not a problem, I reconsidered and thought about the sentimental value it will hold.
What is it?
Well, open it and find out.
Wow, Miss Clemens, this really means a lot.
Every doctor needs a stethoscope.
Thanks, Miss Fordham. I don't know what to say.
Jessica, I believe you're going to do great things in your life. This is the one moment when you're just going to do great things. I just want you to be the best that you can possibly be. An excellent doctor.
Thanks, Miss Clemens. But I must admit, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I don't want to disappoint you or my parents.
Jess, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Miss Clemens. I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Dr. Swinton.
I'm sorry, I was going to text you, but Miss Clemens called me into her office.
She is so proud of you.
And you, girl, you about to be the next great chemist. Another George Washington called himself.
Yeah, but you and her have a special relationship. But that's cool. You know I'm trying to get close to Mr. Barlow.
You don't have a crush on that man since our freshman year.
For real. And I'm grown now. I just love the new feeling of achievement, growth, and adventure. And we're both about to go off to college. And we knew we would get scholarships, but to Johns Hopkins and Harvard University, you better watch out. I was thinking, we should visit each other at least once a month. Don't you think? I mean, I can't imagine us being apart for too long. We've been together every day since kindergarten. Now that's deep.
Yeah. I gotta come clean. I don't think I've ever kept a secret from you this long.
What's up?
I'm a hypocrite.
I know we talked about the dilemma of being saved and all, but we ain't committed to nothing. Plus, if we're students, we're good ones, because we spend most of our time studying.
Yeah, I'm not talking about church. I love biology. I even love the thought of becoming a doctor. I admire my father so much, but I love to what? I love to sculpt. Every chance I get, I sneak away and make a sculpture of something, of anything. I do my work so I can do my hobby. It's detrimental to me. I don't think I can go through with it.
With what?
With becoming a doctor. It takes a commitment that at the core of me I may just not have. I want to be a sculptor.
talking to your grandpa about this, huh?
I know it sounds crazy, and even though he's been dead for a few years now, I still feel like he hears and understands me when no one else does.
Okay, I can understand that, but I can't understand the reason why you would want to throw everything that you worked so hard for. Are you out of your mind?
I was afraid you'd say that.
I want to understand. I do, but I don't. How many people get a scholarship to Johns Hopkins? Your family has lived with this day.
I know.
Sculpting isn't even a bona fide area of studies, Jess. For real?
Actually, it is. I could get a master's.
Not only are you dismissing your family, you're dismissing me.
I'm not dismissing anyone.
If you go through this sculpting mess, our friendship will never be the same. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
So you're saying this is the end of our friendship because I want to take a different path? Really? What does that say about our friendship? About you?
No. Why don't you go back and ask yourself what this fictionalized image you have of yourself says about you? I'm out.
So you're leaving me just like that?
You're leaving me. Yeah, I'm out.
Sculpting takes me to another place. I have to be true to myself. My heart's desire is to follow in your footsteps and to be an artist. Grandpa, I don't know how I will ever tell my parents the truth. You have some explaining to do, young lady. Tell us about this.
What's going on?
Jessica, your mother and I have found some things that are a little concerning to us.
A little concerning.
So you all read my personal letters? What happened to privacy, respect?
You don't have personal privacy. And yes, we read them. Tell us about this. I mean, what's been going on? You've been hiding away down here, and we wanted to know exactly what was going on.
Young lady, where did this come from?
I made it.
Haven't I told you about doing things totally irrelevant to your future? And this whole thing about writing your no-good, deceased grandfather? This is absurd.
Baby, you did this? How? I don't understand.
I replayed all those times grandfather and I spent together. He taught me so much. At first I thought it was a hobby, just something. But then I secretly started going to workshops, classes, and exhibits. I love sculpting, and I hid it because I was afraid you'd react like this.
Well, of course we're going to react like this. You can only hide something if it's a threat. What do you mean you love it? How much? I know that you are not thinking about becoming an artist, forfeiting your profession as a doctor. And nothing in these letters could be further from the truth, especially the things about me. Pushy, judgmental, overbearing. This is not acceptable.
I think what your mother's trying to say is that we have some high expectations for you. Your grandfather, my father, lived a very hard life, and we don't want that life for you. All we have left of him are his sculptures. Baby, I'm the man I am today because I wanted to give more to my family than false hope and broken promises.
Sculpting makes me feel closer to Grandpa, and it's who I am. And maybe I'm not meant to be a doctor.
This is entirely your fault. See, I told you to dispose of his things a long time ago, but no, you had to hold on to them. Now look what has happened. Our beautiful, intelligent daughter is thinking of becoming an artist? I want more for you, Jessica.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because As of today, this is gone.
No, Daddy, no!
Wait a minute, young lady. This is for your own good. Now compose yourself.
I've always tried to do what you all wanted me to. Always tried to make you all proud. But if you do this, Mother, I will never forgive you. I don't care if you accept me or not.
Maybe we should talk about this.
This is the kind of lassitude that has gotten us exactly where we are now. See? I don't know. What is coming of this? I mean, how did we come to this point? Our beautiful daughter is falling to shambles right before our eyes. Well, maybe it's not entirely your fault. Where did I go wrong? But she needs to know that we have invested in her, and you know what? We will not stand for this under our roof.
I can't deal with this.
See? This is why she acts like that, because you never stand up. You baby girl this and baby girl that. See, you always want to make sure that she has everything. No. Why don't you get her backbone and do something? Your daughter is falling apart right before our eyes, and this is entirely your fault. Yeah, but I forgot she's supposed to be.
Grandpa. No! I've seen you really like you. I had to get out of there. Is this your room?
Yes, I was looking for
I don't
it.
see my parents anymore. I'm sick and tired of them having me try to live this perfect life. Grandpa, nobody understands you like you do.
Brave young girl, I hear you loud and clear. Beautiful granddaughter, the burdens of your heart are those that others have laid upon you. Release your cares in the universe and live free. Don't worry what others will think, because you're only doing what your heart is designated. You only disappoint your parents for a moment. They will see that God and the universe are larger than them. Your gift is given to you to give back to the world. Remember, everyone has their journey, and yours has become clear. It takes people years and years to come to this place of purpose. Imagine the beauty.
I hear you, Grandpa.
Come on.
It's just tough. The other piece of this tough for your thing.
Hi, young lady. I'm Vinnie.
Nice to meet you, Vinnie. I'm Jessica.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Jessica. So, do you come here often?
This is my own private getaway. What brings you here?
Business. I just had to get away from it all for a while. You know?
More than you'll understand.
Oh my goodness. Did you do that? That is really, really good. So do you show your work?
Oh, no. I'm not that good. But would you like to see some pictures?
I would love to see some, actually. I really have a love for sculpting myself.
Bagwell?
Vinnie Bagwell. Oh my God, it's you! Vinnie Bagwell.
This can't be real. I must be daydreaming.
It's really me. Let me assure you, it's me, Vinnie Bagwell, live and in the flesh.
You have a show in town this month. I have plans on going to see see it this Saturday. Oh, my grandfather used to show me pictures of your sculptures when I first got into the craft. You wrote that great book, The Toon Family, taking a genealogical look at your grandfather's family. That's what made me ask my grandfather questions. How did you get started? What brings you here? And do you really like my sculpture? I'm sorry. I admire your work so much. I mean, I know you. I don't know you, but I know of you, so I know. But oh, that sculpture that you did of Ella Fitzgerald in Yonkers, I've been to see it several times. Your sculpture of W.C. Handy, and not to mention the sculpture of the lady with flowing locks on the sculpture. Simply amazing. What's the name of that one again?
My Soul Looks Back.
This is mad crazy. I'm sitting here with you now.
Oh my goodness, slow down. I can assure you, I'm just as surprised as you are. It's not very usual that people recognize the artist behind the work. So I guess I can say that I'm very happy to have a loyal admirer.
No, I'm your biggest fan. I mean, if it wasn't for my parents wanting me to go to medical school, I'd be your student right now.
Okay. Enough about me. Let's talk a little bit about you. Now, did you say you were going to medical school?
I'm Jessica Swinson. From the outside, I have this storybook life. I'm a senior in high school on my way to Johns Hopkins on a full scholarship, I guess. My mother, the lawyer, my father, the doctor, the Huxtables, right? They've been planning this moment since before I was born. And, I mean, it's cool. I like biology, but it doesn't make me come alive. It doesn't validate my space on this earth.
But sculpting does, right?
Yes, totally. How did you know?
You remind me so much of myself when I was your age. I began drawing when I was 5. Every day during storytelling time, I would ask the teacher for a pencil and a piece of paper. By the time she had finished her story, I had literally drawn an entire pictorial rendition of whatever she was talking about. It got to the point where the students were asking to see my pictures and they weren't even worried about her story. So then by the time I was in high school, I was painting, I was drawing. I even really liked photography. I guess you could say there's never been an abstract thought that I couldn't actually see.
Yes, totally. I understand what you mean. Sculpting is how I express myself. It's like biology, it's cool. I mean, it's simply amazing how the mechanics of the human body work, but it's even more amazing to sculpt those same mechanics. My grandfather would get a kick out of that.
Oh, so you have a spiritual connection with your grandfather.
Well, it's hard to explain.
Oh, sweetie, you don't have to explain. I hear the words of our ancestors all the time. They nudge me on. They remind me that I'm not just another human being passing through. They remind me that I'm connected to a higher power, to a sea of extraordinary souls. So you see, Jessica, our lives, our talents, they're so much greater than ourselves.
I tried telling my parents about my love for sculpting. They practically disowned me. But it's simply like creating and carving. It's like all the pain that leaves my fingers goes to make something so beautiful.
I recognize that passion. It's the same passion I wake up with every single morning. You know, I was supposed to be a writer. Oh, yeah. My parents wanted me to be a teacher, a lawyer, or a journalist. All I wanted to do was write. But it seemed that no matter what I did, I couldn't get the satisfaction that I got of writing on my own, you know? So I decided that I was going to take up sculpting as a hobby. I guess you could say it was love at first touch.
But why would you go through school and even part of your life putting yourself through that agony?
Well, when you want to make someone happy so bad, you'd be willing to do just about anything. My parents paid for my education. By the time I graduated, I didn't even have one loan to my name, so I guess you could say I stayed for them. But doing what I've loved, I've been able to pay them back every single solitary red penny plus some.
start. But I wish I could show my parents that I can do this. I mean, I can really do this.
Yeah. Well, what if I could give you that chance?
Yeah, she's on when it's on.
What do you mean? Well, I have executive decision over what I show in my exhibition, so what if I gave you the opportunity to do your own mini showcase?
You do that for me?
Oh, talent like this, it shouldn't be wasted. I believe in you, Jessica, because I wish that when I was where you were, somebody would have believed in me. Thank you so much, So it's settled in. 4 weeks from today, you will show your own miniature showcase of all of your best work. I'll have my movers come and pick up your stuff, and they'll bring it over to the venue.
I'm gonna go get started right away.
Okay.
I promise I won't let you down.
Oh, don't worry about letting me down. Just don't let yourself down.
Okay. I won't.
Oh, and Jessica, listen. Don't worry about your parents. I know it may sound trite, but they will see the light. And if they love you like I think they do, they'll want you to walk in that light.
Thanks again, Miss Bagwell.
Oh, no problem, sweetheart.
This is beautiful. I could definitely see myself doing this for the rest of my life.
I can see you doing it for the rest of your life too. Me? Of course I did. I had to go see what my friend was doing with her talents. Oh my gosh, this is so nice and so elegant. Jess, how come you didn't tell me you were such an amazing artist?
See, I actually told you I'm good at what I love to do. And I didn't tell you because I didn't think you'd understand. I mean, sculpting is how I express myself. It takes me to this place of memory. When I was 9, I remember my grandfather sculpting this angel. And he paid attention to every detail. I mean, to the smallest detail of that angel. And I saw the passion in his eyes. And from that moment, I wanted that magic.
I understand. Well, who knew? And that's all I can say.
Well, I'm glad you understand, but no, my parents don't think I'll be very successful doing this.
They just don't understand that there's actually a lot of African-American females who are successful in this field. I've been doing some research and I'm convinced by the lives of Augusta Savage, Meta Fuller, and Mary and Monia Lewis, just to name a few, that you're going to have a successful career. And whatever career path you decide to go, I support you wholeheartedly.
Thanks, man. There's so many great artists here. I mean, Carol A. Furman, John Hare, H.R.M. Oba-Adefuni II. Let's go look at the rest of the exhibits.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Jessica.
Jessica, it's okay. We've come here to support you. Our concern and love for you have not changed. This is remarkable.
Jess, this has been really hard for me. I guess that you could say this past month has been the darkest time of my life. But then, one day, the light came on. I guess that's the only way you can explain it.
Baby girl, for 17 years, your mother and I have loved you, taught you, poured into you, believed in you. And it would be ludicrous for us to stop now. We're so very proud of you and the work that we've done. You're a great person, with or without a medical degree. The bottom line, sweetheart, is we support whatever decision you make, as long as it includes getting an education.
From an accredited university.
May I have everyone's attention, please? This is my favorite part of the program. To ensure the legacy of the arts, over the past 4 years, we have called selected college representatives to come prepared to give scholarships to our talented artists. It is now my pleasure to read the names of those students who have been selected for interviews. John Bean, Savannah College of Art and Design for Graphic Design. Jane Marnier, the University of North Carolina School of the Arts for Painting. And Sarah Worthington, Rhode Island School of Design. Thank you, and please congratulate and encourage these artists. Oh, everyone, I have some great news. I spoke with an old friend of mine. He's chairperson at the Yale Fine Arts Department. Jessica, he's really impressed with your work. Really? Really. In fact, he's so impressed that he would like to offer you a scholarship.
The #1 school in the nation for art? Oh, I've been doing my research.
This can't be real. Thank you so much, Ms. Bagwell.
Oh, no problem. Now you have an opportunity that I did not have. You'll have the best of both worlds, talent and training.
Jess, I just want to say I'm sorry. And once I got over my own personal hurt, I was able to see that she would be very successful.
Very well said. Well, just, I guess you had to follow your own soul's personal journey and destiny. And like most mothers, I need to accept that.
Sweetie, I have believed in you. We have believed in you from the very beginning. And though I haven't done it in a long time, you made me think about appreciating my father again.
Tell me shut this down.
Thank you.
I will always feel the same way about you, Dr. Swenson. You're going to be a great artist. I just have to figure out what gift to give you now.
If I seem like I don't know what to say or I'm acting strange, I'm in a daze. A scholarship to you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bagwell. Oh, be thankful to yourself, to your grandfather, to the universe, to these wonderful people who have made you who you are, to the positive energy that has led you down this path. You're living the dream. Now all you have to do is live your art, girl. I'm proud of you, honey. I'm so proud of you.